Yeah, they called me after I received the email to give me the heads up that the letter was on its way. And I believe the next day I received the letter. Okay, we're ready, Mr. Pena?
Yes.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the City of West Miami Planning and Zoning Board of July 6, 2021. Members present are Diana Rio.
Here.
And also present is Natalie Milian, our newest member. Myself, Joe Paz, chairperson. Also present is Juan Pena, Planning and Zoning Director. And also Ineris.
Your city clerk.
Aneri, our city clerk, is here today. And before we begin the actual meeting, we need to be sworn in because our terms commence from new, and we have a new member. So, Mrs. Clerk?
Yes, good evening. Would like to proceed by determining the terms of your appointments and your membership by lot, which means you're gonna take a number, not a number, you're gonna take one of those
Folded papers.
on this container, and that will determine your term as a member of the Planning and Zoning Board, and then after that you'll be sworn in by me, by my office, with the term that is determined this evening. So if you would like, please, let's proceed with determining the terms by lot as if recommended at the commission level. So please, let's proceed. So please.
Okay. I'll let you, I'll go before me.
So the public can see, please here.
Excuse me, for the record, board member Eugenio Gonzalez is now present. I'm sorry, Álvaro Lorito.
I stated before, we're gonna proceed first determining the term of your membership to the Planning and Zoning Board. After that, you'll be sworn in. We're gonna do it by alphabetical order, starting with, let me see, I think you are the first one. So, by last name. So it's gonna be Laurido, Milian, Paz, Rio. Okay. So after that, yes. When I say, okay, you can proceed. Do it now. Open it. Please show it to the public and to us. You're gonna serve a term of 3 years. Okay. Keep it with you, please. Okay. Next will be Milian. 3 years. Please stand here. Paz. You're going to serve a term of 1 year. Seriously? 2 years. So now we're going to proceed, and this is, anyways, you have to do it, we'll keep it, and you have to do it officially, so you're going to be sworn in. Yes, please, and let me get Mr. Laurido's oath, okay? And, okay. want to do all of you, and you'll be able to sign after. And then you'll keep one, I'll have one for my record. So please, stand here and repeat after me. Okay, so let's do it like this. I'll say I, and I'm going to point to you, and you're going to say your name. So I, okay, and repeat after me. Solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution and will obey the laws of the United States of America and of the state of Florida, that I will in all respects observe the provisions of the Charter and the ordinances of the City of West Miami, and will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Planning and Zoning Board member of the City of West Miami. Congratulations. I'll be glad. So you can sign here, please. You can sit and you can sign like sitting down, sometimes standing is not a good idea.
Okay, that was interesting.
That's why I only got number 2. I have to do it the next 2 years.
The other one, I'll keep one for my record and you'll keep one for yours. I'll prepare. Jose Paz.
This one.
This sign. This
Oh,
one.
this one.
I like it like this. And the other one too. That you keep for your record. I know Mr. Pena doesn't do that.
Why is that?
It's not that nice. Yeah, no, it's okay,
Okay.
because I have to.
Oh, and this one says for Mr. Villalobos. I think it's the same thing. It just has a different name.
Sign both, so I'll sign the other ones and I'll give you copies. Thank you. Safe like a bell. You're still early, 4 minutes early. The other one too, please. That's it, thank you. You may proceed with your meeting.
Okay, Mr. Pena?
Again, just for the record, the appointments that you have this evening do not have term limits per the ordinance, so you may be reappointed next year when it comes up for, like Mr. Paz, or in 3 years when it comes up for the other members, or in 2 years when it comes up for the other member.
Okay, thank you.
You gonna sign those now? Am I gonna-
Yeah, I'll sign now. You may proceed with the meeting.
Okay.
I'll sign.
On your agenda tonight, the approval of the minutes from 4/27, if you could defer those, they're not ready.
And just for the record, Mr. Pena, the minutes from the March 23rd, 2021 meeting also have been deferred.
Correct.
We deferred those on the prior meeting.
Correct. Those two will come
Are
together.
pending. Okay.
Under old business, you still have variance hearing agenda item number 1, which is Gabriela de la Cruz, 1450 Southwest 58th Avenue, where the applicant is requesting a variance to build an addition to the house in the front zone setback of the property by adding a bedroom and a closet to the existing house. The house faces Southwest 58th Avenue side, and the side setback is the front of the house of the property. The applicant is encumbering 10 feet of the 25 feet of the front setback of the property within the addition. You have had asked her to submit additional details of the interior of the house to see how it would work with the addition. She has done that tonight, and she's in the audience if you need to ask her any questions. Ms. De La Cruz, if you could please take the podium, and your name and address for the record.
Absolutely. Hi, Gabriela de la Cruz, 1450 Southwest 58th Avenue. So as mentioned, I am an old item from the April meeting. I have provided you with about 6 pages of blueprints indicating again what the construction, I believe on yours, they are highlighted to indicate what is considered the new construction.
Yes,
I'm a
ma'am,
little bit
they
of a
are.
nerd, so I made sure it was color coordinated and everything for you guys to easily see. I believe the question on the last meeting was whether or not it could be moved onto the other side. Print 2 out of 6, I think clearly indicates where the construction proposed on the, to our left side of the plans makes the most sense, as the right side of the house would be considered the dining and garage area. So that's the extent of where the variance will be.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
And this is a public hearing, Mr. Pena, correct?
Yes,
And all the properties in the immediate area were notified?
that's correct. 500 radius feet.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open up the public hearing. Should anybody from the public, other than the applicant, wish to speak, please approach the podium. Okay, the public hearing is now closed. For the record, nobody from the public opted to speak on this matter. So, any comments from the board?
I'd like to thank you, Ms. De La Cruz,
Yeah.
for providing us with complete information that's
course.
clear to see and very easy to understand. So
course.
I appreciate that. I remember I
Absolutely.
was the one asking for it, but
Yes.
I appreciate you doing this for us.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
know this paints obviously the visual that you were asking
Of
for.
course,
so.
of course. Thank you.
And I want to say, I want to thank you also for the letter you sent both
I know
myself
it's a little outdated.
and Mr. Bennett. It was not necessary.
I'm sorry. Congratulations on your new
Apologies
appointment.
are not
I was not
necessary.
anticipating for us to be here today, this late, so.
Please
yes.
don't worry about that. Apologies not required. Okay. That being said, the
So,
city staff is recommending approval with conditions. Okay, windows impact.
So I will note, it hasn't been asked, but I will note that I also have a few pictures of properties in the neighborhood that are also corner properties that have less of a variance than what I'm requesting. So I know I'm not
Okay.
asking for that much, but there are other pictures that I have here with me today that I can circulate for you to show that I'm obviously not the only property requesting this, if need be.
Okay, I don't think we really need to see that unless another board member wishes to peruse the photographs. We take your word, Mrs. De La Cruz.
I'm an auditor, so I have paper trails of everything.
Okay. Any comments from the board?
No. Are you familiar with the conditions for the staff report?
I have not, since the request for this approval was made during the initial plans. So we're happy to hear it. My contractor is here with me, so I'm sure.
Basically, the request is that all the windows be impact on the
Yes.
house.
Absolutely.
The first floor front door will be impact,
Yep.
and the cement tile roofs to match the existing house.
Yes. Yep, that's all a part of our plan.
Great.
I'd like to make a motion to approve with the conditions as noted on the report.
And I'd like to second that.
Okay, on the motion, Natalia Milian?
Aye.
Yes.
Yes. Or I
Yes.
vote yes.
Okay, answer yes. Diana Rio?
Yes.
Alvaro Laredo?
Yes.
And I vote yes, so it's been approved, Mrs. De La Cruz.
Thank you,
Thank you
everybody.
very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is new business, variance hearing, agenda item number 2, Karina Fernandez, 5757 Southwest 13th Street. Applicant is requesting a variance to build a utility room within the required 15 feet exterior side setback of the property. The addition of the utility room, if allowed, would be on the side setback at a given point of 6 feet to the exterior side property line, where 15 feet is required. The property is a standalone lot in front, and the front of the house is on the south side of the lot, of the lot dimension. There's a large set of plans there, so Mr. Paz, if you could share with Ms. Milian and Mr. Laurido with Ms. Rio. Basically, there is an existing utility shed that she would like to remove and replace with a permanent addition. Ms. Fernandez, if you could approach. Your name and address for the record.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Karina Fernandez. I'm at 5757 Southwest 13th Street.
Basically, this is the house on a lot by itself, one block by itself.
Yeah, that's right. There's no one around me. I would have to cross street all the way through.
I've always liked that house.
Well,
You like it?
that's a beautiful property. I'm familiar
Thank you.
with it.
Well, I'm trying to improve it.
Yeah.
I have an 87-year-old mom moving in, so
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I have a question. According to the recommendations of Mr. Peña, they recommend that the cement tile roof will be matching the existing one. Some of these tiles are no longer available. I wonder if you guys check that on.
that
I'm
is,
going- I'm going through
well,
that.
let me explain to you. The back is a tongue and groove. There's no tile whatsoever. It's a flat roof, completely.
Okay, so that part of the house is flat?
It's flat, completely
Okay.
flat.
Oh, okay.
It's a tongue and groove roof, that's all it is.
With a
Yeah,
flat
So
roof.
we're going to extend it, right,
Okay.
if I'm allowed, we're going to extend it.
All
So
right.
I could put the washer and dryer there, so my mother could go with her walker
Well-
from the kitchen to the little dinette.
We will remove that request.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, the plans do depict on the second page a flat roof. And this is a public hearing?
Yes, also.
And again, all the adjacent properties were notified of the meeting.
500 radius feet.
Thank you. The public hearing is now open. If you wish to speak on this matter, please approach the podium. Okay, the public hearing is now closed. For the record, no members from the public chose to speak on this matter, aside from the applicant. Any comments from the board? Help you with delete.
I'm sorry, can I ask a question? Mr.
Sure, sure.
Are there elevations of the proposed additions that I'm missing, that I'm not seeing in the plans? Maybe I'm missing a sheet?
I have my general contractor here, so he could actually tell you.
My name is Israel Alvarez from Motion Construction, because the elevations are on the main plans. This is a revision to the main plan, because basically all it is just level to existing. The floor is going to match existing, so she could wheel herself into the laundry room area.
On both of the storage,
No, there's only one storage. The
area?
other one is her handicap bathroom that we're building now.
Is that storage on both? Oh, addition, I'm sorry.
It's a
Stand
handicap
corrected.
bathroom.
Okay.
We had to build it so she could go straight from the wheelchair straight into the shower.
And that, you said, is under construction currently?
Oh, it's already up.
Okay.
If you pass by, it's,
The addition to, on the other side is up.
Right, okay.
because we tried to get her to go through the kitchen to the laundry room. She doesn't fit. The wheelchair or the walker won't fit, so she decided we're gonna make it so she could, she wants to be, you know, she wants to do her things herself, so.
Independent,
Right.
of course.
Right.
Be independent.
She's 87, she's really strong, but she is on a walker. And we're just getting ready for eventually, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be in a wheelchair, so we got in the bathroom ready, everything nice and level and everything. So everything's gonna match existing.
But on the exterior, I'm just looking, if I'm looking at this floor plan, these do not have windows. There's one
There's-
area that has
there's-
one window.
There's two windows.
Okay, I see one.
They're both impact windows. The house is completely impact windows.
Okay.
The two windows that we took off from the west side of the property are the same two windows that are gonna go on the east side of the property.
And those windows are impact?
Yes.
I've had it for over 20 years.
Every single opening in the house is impact. Impact doors, impact windows, everything.
This one?
And there's not going to be any exterior doors on
No,
that,
no
correct?
exterior doors.
Okay.
The exterior door that's there now is gonna be the door coming into
From the interior
to
of the
to
house.
Right,
Okay, just two windows on the exterior, that's it.
that's it.
Put
Okay.
my washer and dryer there, so my mother is able to go through the
What type of
kitchen
what?
to dining room.
They're not gonna put.
Okay, you understand?
It's flat.
You're saying that the roof on the back is gonna be flat?
It's completely flat.
Okay.
It's got 3x8s flat. There's partial of the roof already there. It's just continuing.
Okay. All right.
Any further comments, or?
Excuse me. It is a beautiful property, so everything seems to be according to code, so I make a motion to approve it as presented to us.
Okay, there's a motion.
I second that motion.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve. On the motion, Natalia Melian,
Yes.
Diana Rio,
Yes.
Alvaro Lorido,
Yes.
and I vote yes, so it's been approved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for attending.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that is the last item on your agenda tonight, aside from Mr. Eugenio Gonzalez, who will have the other two-year term, just for the record.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Pena. Any further comments? Motion to adjourn? Well, we don't need a motion to adjourn. The City of West Miami Planning and Zoning Board meeting of July 6, 2021 is now adjourned. It is 7:56 p.m. for the record. Okay, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.